What's up guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a product that I've been using for almost 4 years now, and I basically have never made a video on it until today. So let's talk about it. So the reason I've never talked about this is because it's pretty hidden. It's right behind the tire on the back side of it, and it's a very small piece. So often people forget when they're doing their suspension that they pretty much have to do their bump stops as well. So what we're going to be talking about today are Dura Bumps. So right in here, we have the front bump stops, which have been replaced with the Dura Bump. So this vehicle here, this has king coilovers, which is going to raise the height of the overall vehicle. And when you do that, you actually need to replace your bump stop as well. This is something that people forget very often just because it's way back here. It's a tiny little piece, but it makes a huge difference. So when you guys are lifting your vehicle, the bump stop from factory are too short to actually contact and will actually damage your suspension if you guys were to fully compress your shocks. So by replacing it with the Dura Bumps, which are taller than factory, and it's actually a progressive bump stop, you guys will be saving your coilovers, and you guys will actually be getting a better, softer hit when you're actually using your bump stops. Another thing that I really like about Dura Bumps is that they are vehicle specific, meaning that they don't utilize any spacers to ensure the progressive dampening. Now let's talk about the progressive dampening. This here is the rear bump stop on the 5th Gen 4Runner. At the end of this bump stop, you can kind of see here, this is very soft, but as you work your way up, it gets stiffer. So that's what progressive means. So when you hit your axle and it strikes your axle, you'll get a very soft bump. And then when it needs to, when you actually work your way up and hit it really hard, whether it be on road or off road, like if you hit a pothole or if you are on a trail, you'll have a very soft hit instead of a very sudden and harsh hit. So the reason why we have been running Dura Bumps for the past 4 years is because they last. And we live in Colorado where there are really harsh winters where they'll use salt to pretty much melt all the snow and ice on the road. So that chemical can actually destroy the undersides of these vehicles. So the Dura Bumps have to be a very high quality rubber to withstand all that. And being that we are in Colorado, the roads aren't that great here. So we got potholes left and right. And it's not just for crazy off-road vehicles like this. If you have a standard non-lifted 4Runner, you can actually use Dura Bumps as well. Or this is actually perfect for somebody who is lifted. So that way you don't have to use spacers or anything to accommodate for the extra suspension lift that you have. All right, guys, this is gonna be the end of this video here. So if you guys are thinking about upgrading your suspension, I would highly recommend getting Dura Bumps as your bump stop replacement, just to ensure that you guys are getting the most out of your money and protecting your coilovers and your shocks. So that's going to be it for this video. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel already, please do so, and we will see you guys in a later video. Peace.